Tara Hart with The Camera Eats First. The first bar that we're going to be featuring is the Jake Tavern on Delaware Ave. I'm here with Josh, who's a bartender here at the Jake. You also used to work corporate, right?
I did.
So could you tell me a little bit about the difference between working corporate and working like local mom and pop?
Autonomy. There's definitely more autonomy working for a local mom and pop. Like you learn, and then you're kind of just like set to go, and either kind of like sink or swim, so to speak. So I know working for corporate, there was a lot of more rules and regulations that you had to abide by. Yes, definitely more mechanical, and I know that more when you work with a mom and pop restaurant, I think you're more like you can be more yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it gives you like more room to have a personality.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or have you traveled, like gone to see other like restaurant scenes, bar scenes, vacationing?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so tell me, what's the big difference you notice between like the Buffalo food culture, like food and bar culture, and like other places?
I would say the attention to detail. I think the passion when it comes to like the food in Buffalo, like they just care so much more about like the product that they put out. I feel like the majority of people in the restaurant business, like they have to churn out like such a good product because everyone just cares about food.
So
yeah, in Buffalo, New York. Yeah.
My name is Justin Masucci. I am a PhD student in the history department at UB, University of Buffalo, where I teach.
What about the Jake in its atmosphere jumps out at you that makes you want to come back?
It's kind of an interesting blend, right? If it were more. If it were a bit more hipster, they would say eclectic outside of the bar. No, I mean you go to the bar side of the Jake, and it's sort of very traditional kind of sports bar. But if you go into the restaurant side, it's sort of very rustic, almost like a ski lodge. So it's kind of an interesting blend.
You're a big foodie, right? Around Buffalo. So what do you think is like what makes Buffalo mom and pop places unique?
Every place has their own take on something. So I think that's what's kind of fun about it, is that there are a sort of select number of things, but everyone does them and everyone has their own little take on them, which is kind of fun to explore.
What is the funniest thing that you've ever experienced here?
Hearing stories about myself from a previous evening.
That's a good one. For every segment, we do a quiz round called the Happy Hour Quiz, and Josh is going to be our taker today. So if you lose, you owe me a shot. If you win the quiz, I have a reward for you. What is, hands down, the best cocktail you've ever had?
Hands down, the best cocktail I've ever had would probably be a really well-made man.
Wrong, it's a free one.
Okay.
If someone orders a side of ranch with their wings, what should you do?
Say you're not from Buffalo.
Yes, and call them an uncultured swine. Someone orders a Long Island iced tea. What's your first step?
Ask them how drunk they want to get.
Kick them out of the bar because they're garbage. When someone orders a shot for themselves, how many shots do you pour?
Oh, two. One for them and one for me.
Oh, that's correct!
Boom! There you go!
So I'll have a shot.
All right.
Well, Josh, you're such a good sport. I want to give you this prize.
Oh,
this
man.
is really nice.
Thank you so much.
Yep, for our first quiz.
Oh, about the jar of olives?
Yes, they're used. They were expired, so I had to get them out of my fridge. You can use them for martinis. That's it for our first episode. Join us next week when we feature Greek on the Street, a little Greek diner on Delaware Ave.